Oh my god. I really just got fired because of my TikToks. Guys, sorry, I'm back home now. Oh my god, I'm like literally shaking. I just lost my job.
See, these women would rather get the clicks, the little instant validation, the attention from a TikTok or two than to have steady income. See, women don't think oftentimes long term. She wanted that validation, that stimulation from strangers than to have security, right? These random people that's liking the video, commenting, they're not going to pay your bills. They're not going to pay your rent, your car note. They're not going to do any of that. So these women, they make these TikToks in their uniform, which is crazy. And then they wonder why they get that call from HR and says, hey, we no longer need your service. Goodbye. You're fired. Silly, man.
That I worked at for 2 years because I didn't know that I wasn't allowed to like record at the restaurant.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that. So get the out of the way.
The since deleted TikTok was created by Federal Way police officer Brianna Strauss, who said it was a public service announcement for other drivers.
PSA to everyone out there. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the freeway in our police car, get the out of the way.
Women should not be in positions of power. You see how they abuse it. They should not be in positions to lead anything or have any control because they're always going to do something silly. Right? They're not built for that. It's crazy how she's a police officer. She's talking about get the F out the way. If you see me driving, and they abuse their power. It's so wild, man. When women get any sort of power, they always just run rampant.
Get the out of the way.
In the 38-second clip, Strauss tells the viewers, quote, I can go 90 miles per hour. You can't. She also says officers will find a way to pull someone over.
If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble. Best way to find that out is get the out of the way.
This is why people don't trust, and not just black people, all people don't trust police officers. Because they're always fishing for something. They're always trying to bother you. This is sick, man. And I guarantee you, she probably got put on administrative leave and then a little slap on the wrist, and she got put back on the job.
It's an evil world we live in.
You about to lose your job. Get this dance.
I just got fired. Well, that sucks. I do work like 5 jobs though, so I guess we can scratch that one right off.
Part 2 of I've lost my 3rd job in the past 4 months. So I got fired today, and I was explaining that I lost it because of TikTok.
An influencer is being slammed after purposely destroying her $5,000 Gucci bag. In a now-deleted video, TikTok star Victoria Paris can be seen whacking the expensive accessory against wooden steps in an effort to make it look more worn.
Can we talk? Don't let this app get you fired. Do not let this app cost you a bag. Don't let this app cost you your health insurance.
But a lot of the times, women don't have anything going on outside of work. So this is why they do TikToks at their job. You got to think about it. If they had some positive, things and hobbies and stuff like that, they'd be like, they would need to seek attention from people online. But most women don't have anything going for themselves. They're boring. They're not creative. So they say, okay, you know what? Let me post a TikTok and get attention. Remember, women's drug of choice is attention and validation. And they don't care if they like you. They don't care if they know you. They just want that. And they'll risk their job for it.
I just got fired because of that video of Big Lotto's challenge. Yay. I'm glad I put 6 years in a company that would fire me in literally a day.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
A day of posting one video that harms nobody, that everybody was actually literally rooting for and happy about, but whatever, smart decision, smart move, And then they put me on, it's called like an EFR list or something. Basically, I could never get rehired again. They would never rehire me again. Okay, thanks, 16 to 22, thanks, all the shit I do with thanks.
I've worked for this company for 4 years, and today I got terminated. You know why? Because of TikTok. It's crazy.
I think it'd be best for us to not move anymore, just because we're not seeing the performance that we on the other side of training. And so I know it's probably not what you wanted to hear today.
See, the fact that she's posting this too, they don't understand the internet is forever. So she's posting this with the giving the middle finger and everything. Like, okay, like other employers see this. Listen, nobody's hard to find. All you gotta do is type somebody's name in, do a little paper trail, do a little bit of digging. You'll find that person's social media, they TikTok, their Instagram, just like that. Like, listen, if I was a company and I'm hiring, the first thing I'm doing, I care about a background check, but I'm looking at that social media because I want to know how your character truly is. I want to know who you are as a person. And if I see this, X'd off.
But I wanted to share it with you just so you kind of understand why we're deciding to not move forward.
Random meeting on my calendar. I hope we're not getting fired. I will die. Someone else is in there. I'm getting fired. Oh my God, I'm getting fired. Hello.
It's crazy because like they don't even take getting fired serious. Like why are you recording yourself getting fired? If you were so afraid, you'd be, man, I ain't gonna listen to you. Wouldn't even put yourself in that position. Like they cannot like let go of the attention. They just need to record themselves, even getting fired, anything in life.
Good morning, Pepper.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. I asked who I think you know to join us for this call. She is our HR representative. We've got some updates we'd like to share with you this morning.
Okay.
While we originally believed that we would be integrating, we've instead determined that it was best for us to refocus the agency. Unfortunately, as you may know, the lack of growth and the decline in our client revenue has negatively impacted our business beyond what we can sustain. And it's forced us to make what are very difficult decisions to eliminate roles within the agency. And this includes the elimination of your role, making today the last day. Please know that it was a very difficult decision.
Okay, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Heather. I wish you the best.
Thank you, you too. Bye.
Bye.
Is hiring right now. Please hire me.
Jenna Pay got bring it back. Jenna Pay got bring it back. It's giving millennial core. It's giving millennial core. Women should go back to the kitchen. Women should go back to the kitchen. Try not to cringe impossible.
Man, listen, I'm glad I do my YouTube thing and I ain't in those workplaces with these women. I remember it was many, many years ago. Like women get catty at the workplaces. They start arguments. They're very manipulative. They start these crazy rumors. Yes, even grown adult women. They telling you at HR, some of y'all still deal with this. You like HR call you up, hey, we heard so-and-so. You like, who told you that? And then they're like, oh, the HR tell you, oh, we can't disclose who told us that. It's like, why are you keeping it a secret? It's crazy. These women on the job, man, I'm glad. Listen, I'm telling you right now, I've been at peace over the years. Just doing my thing independently, not clocking in nowhere. Because like it's not about having a 9-to-5 job. I never disliked that. It was the women that was catty, that was nagging, that was always complaining, that start stuff. It was ridiculous, man.
Oh, try not to cringe impossible.
But wait, there's more.
Gen Z boss and a mini. Gen Z boss and a mini. Itty bitty titties and a bob. Itty bitty titties and a bob. 5'3" and an attitude. 5'3" and an attitude.
Stop saying that Gen Z is lazy and that no one wants to work anymore. It's just not true. A lot of us are actively trying to find jobs that we're qualified for.
A few moments later.
Come to the realization that I just don't want to work anymore. Like, it doesn't matter the job, the career path, the location.
I'm one of those people where I don't care how broke I am. I will never want extra hours at a job. I will never cover for anyone. I really want to work as least as possible.
And they wonder why they don't make as much money as men, right? You always see, oh, women make 77 cents to the dollar compared to a man. Well, because they're not putting in the extra work. They're not putting in the extra hours. I think online, if you look up, women work on average like 40 hours a week. Men work 44. So these women ain't trying to do no overtime like that. Most women, like you said, they don't want to work. They just want to get a job so they can buy the little knickknacks, their makeup and stuff like that, little things. And then what they're going to do is they want to live in with a boyfriend. They would move in with a guy or whatever, get married, so that that man can pay the bills, do the heavy lifting. These chicks don't like working. Most of them are lazy.
Whenever bosses say, do you want extra hours, or like, do you want to work these days? Absolutely not. And I hate when they act like they're gifting it to me, like, would you like more hours? That is like throw up to me.
Hey, does anyone want to hire me? I have no skills, no personality, authority issues.
Oh, hell no!
Social anxiety, a BFA in playwriting, horse girl, mommy issues.
Can someone tell me where is hiring? Because I just want a job. I'm so bored and I feel like no one is accepting people.
Can anyone explain to me how I have 2 degrees? I have 2 degrees. Oh, and a certificate. A little extra, right? I have a certificate. May not be a master's, but it's something extra along with the 2 degrees, you know? I'm trying to apply for jobs right now, and the thing is that the only person I have responding to me is a man from a tech
See, what happens is these chicks get these degrees in underwater basket weaving and multicultural liberal arts, things that bring no value to the real world. Like, do you know universities make up degrees? Like, they literally do. These colleges, they make up these degrees because they know they gonna get your money, and then they send you out there. You're like, oh, I got a degree in ultrasound underwater maintenance. You like, what? You can't even use that in the real world. And they wonder why they're a Starbucks barista with 2 bachelor's degrees. And they're like, well, I can't get hired. Well, what did you go to school for? It's crazy. A lot of chicks, they go to school because feminism told them to. Just go get your degree so you can be strong and independent, and it's something you check off. But then they realize, like, man, I can't use this. And they're in a lot of school debt.
And the thing is that the only person I have responding to me is a man from a tech company saying, hey, you want to answer some customer service problems?
This is the most humbled I've ever felt in my life. I'm literally holding resumes, a stack of them, so that I can go in person to places and say, are you guys hiring? It's honestly a little bit embarrassing because I'm literally applying for like minimum wage jobs, and some of them are being like, we're not hiring, and it's like, what? This is not what I expected. I graduated college with 2 degrees in communications and acting.
You heard that? She graduated with college from 2 degrees, communications and acting. How are you acting? Anybody can act and jump around. I mean, let's be real. You don't need a degree in acting. What do they teach you? See, these chicks, they get these degrees that mean nothing. And then they're in tons of student loan debt. Be on the lookout, guys. Watch out. So if you take a woman serious and you decide to get married, you will inherit her student loan debt. So if she leaves you, you're going to have to pay that. So do your research, man. Like it's crazy. And they wonder why, oh, I have no experience. These universities set y'all up for failure.
I speak 3 languages. Oh.
How? Okay, speak 3 languages. Like, okay, go to a different country. Teach them English or whatever.
To the people who are seeking part-time employment in New York City right now, are you also struggling immensely? Because I've been seeking a part-time job, like literally just anything that doesn't require a degree. Like, I'm not even being picky, like hostess, food service, like retail, reception, whatever. I've been looking since mid-December, and there's not been a single job.
I have literally applied to over 100 jobs. Over 100 jobs, and I just like can't hear anything back. And if I hear anything back, unfortunately with other candidates, like, why are all of these places hiring but like won't hire someone? Like, I genuinely don't understand how there's hundreds of jobs out there, but like I can't get one. Like, I don't really get how, like, where the disconnect is with that.
Well, the disconnect is there's tons of other people applying. A lot of women, a lot of people are in your same position. It just, that is what it, a lot of people, they're trying to have 2 and 3 jobs. Like, one income is not enough. These chicks better start selling box. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. These women, they need to just get a guy and share a man, move in with him, and y'all be sister wives, so y'all don't have to worry about housing, rent, none of that stuff. Listen, they'll realize, listen, I said it before, you sitting on $40, and y'all know what I mean. Get it. Listen, you sitting on something.
Like, I should not have to apply to over 100 jobs to be able to get a job. And I still don't even have a job. Like, I'm going to have to apply to 100 more somehow. Like, it's so frustrating, the market right now. And I just, like, don't know what to do.
I lost my job on March 7th, 2024. I loved my job. I was marketing director for a restaurant group, a very successful one, 5 restaurants in LA that went down to 1 restaurant in Los Angeles in a matter of months. It's May 7th, 2024, and I still don't have a job. But why, Gailey? Why? I don't know. You tell me. I'm a pretty well-connected person, I would say. I think I'm likable on a good day. And I'm freaking out.
Hey y'all, so why is nobody talking about how these hiring streets are like dating? Now, I've been out the dating game a long time, but a candidate almost ghosted me on Friday. So I had an interview Friday. I'm trying to be fully staffed before I go on vacation in July. I thought it went really well. So I called the candidate, offered her the position. She's like, oh, I need to think about it over the weekend. I'm like, okay, cool. Even though that's new to me too. I'm like, if you need a job, you need a job. But I understand. So I was waiting on Monday for her to call me. Hadn't heard back. No email. Keep refreshing my email. I'm like, did she call me? Did I get an email? No. So then I call her. And she's like, oh, hello. Oh, yeah, it's actually too far from my house. Did you not know that when I called you on Friday? Maybe you were trying to figure out if it was going to work. But I was like, were you not going to call me and tell me? That's like when you go on a date and somebody don't let you know that there won't be a second date and you just don't hear from them again. Like, come on.
Applying to jobs suck. I've applied for now 2 jobs today, and I'm tired and searching for jobs. So time consuming. I can't find any jobs that I like, that I'm even qualified for. These entry-level jobs are not entry-level. If you're asking for more than 3 years of experience, that is not entry-level.
No world is 3 to 5 years of experience entry level. That's not entry level. Entry level is 0 years. You just got out of college. You just got out of school. You fresh off the press. Entry level, so you can learn. You entering into the job market. Somebody entering into the job market is not going to have 3 to 5 years of experience. When that became the benchmark, I don't know. But these companies like to play around.
Oh, we finally figured it out. They just don't want us there because then we see how weird they are. It's not because they don't like me. It's not because they don't like women. Oh my God, I never thought about that before. They just don't want me out in the field because they don't want anybody to find out that they're touching each other inappropriately.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Wow. Had a revelation.
And don't even get me started on this whole job and internship stuff. I don't get it. I personally just feel like if God wanted me to get these jobs, these internships that I so much wanted, I would have gotten it. I just feel like maybe I wasn't put on this earth to work.
What?
I know, obviously, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I'm not the dumbest. Like, okay. So I look at myself and I'm like, okay, you're in college, you go to UCLA. I feel like it's a pretty good school, right? So why can't I get a job at McDonald's? Why can't I get a job at Walmart, at Cane's, at Jack in the Box, at anywhere?
I've came to the realization a bitch just don't want to work. And don't. I hate it. I don't know how people can sit at a job for working 8 hours a day.
I told you, women just truly don't want to work. That's why I said they need to start selling box, getting a marriage, getting a relationship. See, this is where they messed up at. They say, I want to be strong and independent, and I don't need no man. I don't want to depend on the man. That's foolish. So they submit to these employers. They follow these employers' instructions, but they refuse to follow a man's instructions. So then they get out there and say, man, this is hard work. I'm tired of working this job, this 9-to-5 job, 4, 5, 6 days a week. And then they want to say, oh, I want to live this soft life. Y'all seen it before. I'm dating with intentions. I'm looking to settle down because they now want to say, I don't want to pay no bills no more. That's the truth of the matter with modern women. They don't like paying rent. They don't like paying mortgage. They don't like paying bills. They want to use the little money on little knickknacks. They want to go to Walmart and Target and shop. Like, this is the truth of the matter. They played themselves. There's going to be a lot of women out there that's going to be knocking on your door. I'm telling you, I've been there before. Women, they don't mind sharing a man because they don't want to pay rent.
I literally hate it, especially working for somebody else. Like, if my job offer VTO, we'll be taking it quickly. I don't care because I don't be having the mental capacity to sit at somebody else's job for 8 hours a day.
When I complain about work and people are like, well, get a new job then. I'm like, no, I don't like working. It's not the job, I just don't like working. So getting a new job will not fix this core issue.
So a paper came out recently that looked at the impact of the Me Too movement on academia, and it actually shows that post-Me Too, women's productivity fell largely due to fewer collaborations with male researchers. The paper shows that this drop is most pronounced at universities where the perceived risk of sexual harassment accusations is highest. So the actual findings comparing research before and after the movement are right here, and as you can see, after the Me Too movement, collaborations with male researchers inside the same institution fell to close to zero. The author points out that men feel like if they accidentally say the wrong thing, they could be canceled or fired. She also notes that institutions that have clear policies on sexual harassment help reduce this perceived risk. And this isn't just in academia. The paper also cites a 2018 study which showed that 60% of male managers are uncomfortable participating in common activities with women due to the same concerns. And a curious finding of the study was that men make up for the loss in this collaboration by just collaborating more with other men, whereas women don't make up for it at all.
I've been applying to like minimum 20 jobs a day, and I've not heard back. I've had one callback. I've actually had one interview, which I've been surprised about. And granted, I feel like now is like when people will start replying because it was just the holidays, but like rent's being increased, groceries are going up, gas is up, like.
Y'all gonna have to start selling that box. You sitting on $40. Like, you're gonna have to move in with a man. It's either, listen, either you move in with a man and follow the instructions and submit to him, and your life will be easier, or you continue to apply jobs and slave at a job for a corporation and a company that doesn't care about you. These women want, they say, man, they don't want to rely on a man. So this is where they're at. Their struggle.
Just give me a fucking job. That's the thing. I am someone who actually enjoys to work.
It should be no reason why it's so fucking hard to find a retail job or a goddamn fast food job. It should not be this hard. I worked at Amazon for 5 months. I got fired in December. I got bit by a dog. I returned my truck, took myself to the ER room, blah, 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 sob story. They fired me for returning the truck basically and not finishing my route, okay? I've applied at 36 jobs. Since January 1st, I've applied at 36 jobs. Mind you, I don't have a car. All 36 of these jobs are within like a 5 to 10 mile radius of my house, okay? You mean to tell me nobody hiring?
Nobody.
You mean to tell me I can't get in contact, y'all not picking up the phone? I can't get in contact with a hiring manager?
It's because people are double dipping. Like I said earlier in the video, they're one little full-time job that's just above minimum wage is never enough. So they got to get two. So now you got one person who has two, sometimes three jobs, and it's taken away from somebody else. These companies, they don't want to pay people a real livable wage. Right? So what happens is you have no choice but to get two jobs.
Ain't nan manager on the shift. You mean to tell me even when I get a ride, get an Uber to go in person, y'all are not hiring?
So I used to work with all men, and people would always be like, oh, you must get hit on all the time if you work with all men. But what I had to explain was that actually in settings where it's like 70% men, 30% women, the women get hit on all the time. But in this case, I was literally the only woman on a 20-person team. And in those cases, the men just act like there are no women there and they ignore you. At least that's what I told myself.
I don't care what nobody say, but 9-to-5s are only meant for teenagers and people that's living on campus going to college.
Something is wrong with you!
Like, I don't care if I get fired because of this. There's no way I would, but like, if any of my managers are watching this, keep scrolling. There's a few things that like different customers have said to me that have made me think like, girl, you're at a Chili's. 1, lemon in your water. This is a Chili's. It's not going to make the water better and it's not going to make the cup clean. 2, you want your steak butterflied? Am I saying that right? I don't know what that is. You're at a Chili's. I'm going to tell them what to do. They're not going to do it. And while we're at it, 3, I'm asking you how you want your steak cooked. It doesn't matter. It's a nicety. This is me being polite. You're gonna get what you get. It will either be bleeding or overdone. Like, just why are you getting a steak here? 3, you're telling me the bathroom's dirty? What isn't? This is a Chili's. So many times a day, I just want to say, hey, you're at Chili's. Hey, guess where you are? You're at Chili's.
A few moments later.
I got fired for it. My managers did not keep scrolling.
So you say on this video, what the F? And then you put in the caption that you tried to stay composed. From what? That man doesn't even look at you. He doesn't even pay attention to you, except for to move his shoulder back to get out of your way to let you off the elevator as he hurries to try and catch it. So what exactly are you upset about? If anything, he should be mad at you for taking your sweet time to get off the elevator just so you can get a video for social media.
Okay, since some of y'all need the confirmation from mental health professionals, if you want to go it out in the streets, be in the streets.
This is a mental health professional, a therapist or some sort of counselor, and she's talking about, and she's on live on camera on TikTok talking about some. If you want to be a HOE or 304, go be for the streets. You can do that. Like these people who have licenses, and they're tasked to help people out with their struggles mentally and in life, and they're talking all this crazy stuff. This is what I told you. They love attention. Like, by the way, this chick got fired as well. Like these women. This is sad, man. And these are the people that's tasked to help people.
But definitely be safe about it and try to find people that are reasonably sane.
You not
Other
sane.
than that, YOLO, shake that open. Because you know why? Because you know why? You're going to die.
What?
And you want to be in your death, baby, like, damn, I should have slobbed on this nut. Like, come on, you want to be there?
Oh.
No.
This is why I said earlier in the video, check people's social media. If you hiring, don't background checks are not enough. Check their social media because you will find this type of stuff. And you want to hire a chick like this? Absolutely not.
No, you want to tell your grandkids, yes, I was popping, I was living my life. Because you know why? You're going to die. So if you're thinking, should I sit on it? Sit on it.
Oh, say that.
Sit on it. Sit on it. I'm a strong advocate for being a. I shape this for the spirits, for the gods, for the
That's
universe
crazy.
to manifest the things that I want in life.
And she's a therapist talking like this on social media. Man, this is wild.
However, have not been able to manifest somebody with some common sense. Well, hello. It's your friendly neighborhood therapist who thought she could save these but got her job terminated as a result. Do not, I posted a video on Monday telling men that their dusty behavior is only harming them and that they would benefit from emotional intelligence. And I do not, by Friday, didn't have employment. Society is already very difficult.
Now look
for
at
Black
her.
people in general.
You were just shaking. You were just and saying all this negative stuff about men and people, and now you want to get on here and cry because you got fired. Attention is a drug, man.
And for people to call into question saying that I hate Black men.
Yes. You just said Black men need help. But you need help. Like, I'm glad she got canned and laid off, man.
It's asinine to me.